Who else is coming? Why didn't you invite the whole Philharmonic and have them bring Deems Taylor along as commentator?
Oh, all right, all right. Let's drop the whole thing. If you don't want him to play, he won't play.
Play? Say, that's not a bad idea. Maybe he could liven up the party, huh?
If Mr. Sebastian consents to play, which I doubt, but if he does consent, it won't be Hungarian swing.
Well, what will it be?
Something you'd have to pay $2.50 to hear.
You mean like Carnegie Hall?
Exactly.
Not in my house, not tonight. What's this?
Oh, that's a reproduction of a painting I saw in an art gallery.
Do you like that?
Love it.
Well, what is it?
Can't you see?
Now, listen, quit kidding me. What is it?
It's a portrait.
A portrait? Of what?
Of a man.
Listen, I know I'm just a poor, ignorant insurance dope, and I don't know anything about Stravinsky. But we've been married for 6 years, and I think I've made you a pretty good husband. When I ask you a question, you still ought to do me the courtesy of answering. You don't have to make fun of me. You know what this is? The Grand Canyon.
You sit here, Mrs. Kafka. Thank you.
And that's why, Mr. Kafka, we're the only company for you.
Sounds very reasonable. Let's talk about it after dinner.
Yes, indeed. After dinner, we'll have a good long talk right here, Mr. Kafka.
All right. Mrs. Baker?
Thank you, Mrs. Kafka. You mean not even Lohengrin?
Especially not Lohengrin. I give you all of Wagner. Except one passage in Tristan. That's really good, but you never hear it played right.
Perhaps someday I could hear you play it as it should be played.
Perhaps. I don't eat strawberries.
Oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
Everything all right, Mr. Kafka?
Mm-hmm, fine.
Egészségére.
Egészségére? Egészségére? Milyen jól mondta ki! Hallottátok? Azt mondta, hogy egészségére! Egészen jól mondta magyarul!
I thank you so much, Mrs. Baker. You make one feel at home. That's what I call hospitality, Mr. Baker.
I didn't know she knew it. I wonder where she picked that up. What does it mean?
To your health.
Oh, isn't that nice?
And she pronounced it so well. Ignát!
Igen, szíven.
Ugye milyen jól mondta ki magyarul?
Igen, nagyon jól.
Nagyon jól, nagyon jól. Egészségére!
Én már régen nem beszéltem magyarul.
How comes you speak Hungarian? Were you born in Hungary?
No, I studied music in Budapest.
Budapest! Jaj, Budapest!
Oh. I lived at, what's the name of the street? Andalusiat.
Andrássy úr!
Andrássy úr! Hát én ott laktam az Andrássy úr 54 számmal. 54? Én ismerem őket! Ott volt a kávéház.
Andrássy kávéház!
Minden délután ott
Volt az Andrássy. Annál szebb utca nincs is a világon. Minden nap ott sétál. Reggel, I tell you
I just got a call. Kafka's lunching with the Hudson Insurance people tomorrow. It's tonight or never.
What about the legal angle?
My office is working overtime drawing up the contract.
All right, I'll go right after them.
Of course.
Well, enjoy the goulash, Mr. Kafka?
Good goulash. Very good goulash. If your firm is as good as your cook, we might get together.
Well, I'm glad you brought that up. Now, here are the details.
Yaroshin, Laszlo, come here a minute. After all, we are partners. I want you to listen to Mr. Baker's proposition.
Well, gentlemen, here it is in a nutshell.
Everybody, please, I have a treat for you. Mr. Sebastian, you know, is a very well-known pianist, and he's kindly consented to play for us. So if you'll all be seated. Thank you.
Does he have to play?
Don't worry.
Mrs. Baker.
Yes, Mr. Sebastian. Would you mind moving from here, please?
Yes.
Go on, show your message.
It's locked.
That's odd. It's the key. It's two silver words. Who could have locked the piano? Where's the key?
I don't know. It's a funny idea. Why should anybody lock the piano?
It's too ridiculous. Why should anyone lock the piano? It's the key.
As I was saying, Mr. Kafka, my proposition's a very simple one, but a very sound one.
I broke it.
Don't you worry.
I won't.
Now, Mr. Sebastian, please tell us. What are you going to play?
Well, first I'm going to play... Mrs. Baker.
Yes, Mr. Sebastian. All right.
I shall begin with a Sonata Pathétique by Beethoven. A sonata in 3 movements. And afterwards, if I feel like it, I shall play Hoff's 11 variations on the second theme of the first movement, followed by my own variation on Hoff's 11 variations on the second theme of the first movement.
Listen, how long is the sonata?
The only one I ever heard lasted 3 cigars.
It's a catastrophe. It's a disaster. Jones, we're sunk.
Stop it. Please don't. No. No.
You know, Jones, I'm glad you got that clause in the contract. It saved our necks. Another... Wait a minute, I'm gonna have some fun. How do you do?
How do you do, sir?
About that picture in the window.
It's very good, don't you think?
No fooling. What is it?
It's a portrait of a man.